everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. Today's video is going to be somebody requested on TikTok. One of my followers, she's always commenting on my videos and all that good stuff. She said that her favorite color is green and blue and her daughter's favorite color is purple and pink, and she would love to see me combine those to make a cohesive look. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Right off bat, I want to let you guys know I am going to be using two separate eyeshadow palettes to do this look. You definitely don't have to do that. You could use whatever eyeshadows that you have in your collection. Like, you don't have to go out and use, or like you don't have to go out and buy the palettes that I have that I'm doing today's look. You could definitely utilize your own collection to create this look. I am just going to be doing my eyes in today's video, so if you're curious about my face products, I'll definitely be sure to leave them down below. But definitely make sure that you stay tuned until the very end of this video to see an up close of the eyeshadow look, so that way you can see the true beauty of the blend. If you're curious to see how I achieved this eyeshadow look, then definitely keep on watching. So, I already primed my lids. I'm just kind of smoothing out the creasing. So, for today, I'm going to be taking two separate P.louise palettes. I'm going to be taking the Worldie palette, which she looks like this, and I'm going to be using the greens in this palette. So, I'm going to start by taking this deep blue, which is called San Francisco. So, I'm going to pick this up on a Morphe M433 brush. So, what I really like about this brush is that it is so nice for packing down shadows, but it's also really nice for like smudging them out. So I'm just popping this down and going in little circle motions, and so you can see already the edges are kind of fanned out. I don't know why my email is like going off right now. When I get into this inner portion, I'll just tap it down. And then I'm just going to go into the next blue shade, which is called Sky High. This is actually my son's... Oh, I'm yelling. This is actually my son's favorite shade of blue. When I first bought this eyeshadow palette, he would literally come into my room and get into my eyeshadows and just put this shade all over his face, his eyes, his arms, his legs are covered in this color, and then he would be like, yay, woohoo. So if I hit pan on any shade in this palette, it'll probably be this one, just because my son made a huge like dent in it because it's his favorite tone of blue. So as you could see, I'm just literally going in little circle motions right over that first blue shade and just softening this up. So now I'm just going to take this little dough color brush. This is the number 2 brush, and I'm going to start with the green shade. So I'm going to take this one, which is called Big Apple. So I'm just going to start on the edge of that second blue shade. And very lightly, I want to keep room for 1 to 2 more colors, if that's possible. I'm just very lightly gonna go over the edge of that. So next I'm gonna take the green shade Baggage, and then if I possibly can lighten it up even more, I'll try to take this lime neon green, but I don't think I'm gonna have room for that. So once again, I'm just gonna go over the edges and blend this out. So I'll take the shade When in Rome, which is the pastel lime green, and I'm just gonna go over the edges and soften them. Kind of looks yellow. That's totally fine. So now I'll go through all of those colors and blend them together and just kind of blend the blue into the green a little bit better. But other than that, I think everything else looks pretty good. Okay, so I just went ahead and I used my P.louise cut carver to cut out my crease. I really like the P.louise cut carver, and I highly recommend it. So now I'm going to take the I was gonna say the Earthly. It's Unearthly Cosmetics. This is their liquid eyeshadow, and this one's in the shade Milky Way. So in my last video, I used the shade Black Hole. So this one, Milky Way, is literally purple, green, and blue. You can't see it. Let's see, I'll give it a little swatch. These are insane. So I have the old packaging, so it says Alien Cosmetics, but I think they do have these possibly in their new packaging. So we have green, purple, blue. So I'm just going to take it on this little dough color liner. Dough color liner brush. And that is why we do this before we, you know, lay down more shadow. Because literally all I'm going to do, I'm going to take a Q-tip. I am going to leave this line a little bit thicker than I usually would, just so you could really see the duochrome. Also, I always forget to say this, I do have a code with Unearthly Cosmetics. It is 381 makeup, and you could definitely save yourself a little bit of money. Okay, so this is what that shade looks like. This with the green and the blue. Yeah. So now going into the P.louise Watch the Queen Conquer palette. I thought she wasn't going to focus for a second there, but we're going to be taking the purple and pink side, of course. I'm going to start by taking this deep purple in the corner, which is called Take Over. I'm going to take this on a dough color number 7 brush. So instead of, usually I would go in with the blue and kind of fade a little bit. I'm just going to go right in with the purple. And I'm just going to tap this in the outer corner. I'm going to be using this brush pretty much for the whole lid. So I'm going to take the shade Grandmaster. So this purple has a pink undertone to it, so it's going to help us start fading into the pink. So I'm literally just tapping and blending as I go. So now I'm going to take the shade Rule Breaker, which is this really, really hot pink. She's pigmented. So I'm literally just tapping all of those right next to each other. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the shade Dominate, which is this light shade at the bottom here. You're probably sitting there wondering, like, girl, you are crazy. So I'm just going to tap all of these shades together now, till I have a nice, seamless gradient. I'm just going to take some more of my P.louise base, just my regular Rumor number 2, and I'm going to do a half wing connecting back to this purple, but I'm going to set it with the blue. And I'm going to do a wing. Okay, so then what I'll do, of course I'll catch this eye up when I'm done. I'm going to take some more of that liner, and I'm going to do a line right on top of that wing. So I really want to focus on the eyes today, so let me go ahead and finish up this eye and go ahead and throw on my face makeup, and then we can come back and finish up the eyes. I don't know if I should do like just blue under the eyes, but I'm thinking, I don't know yet, so stay tuned. Okay, so my base makeup is completed. The highlighter, so I went in with the Space Age Moon Cruiser highlighter and then the Kima Cosmetics Diamond Glow highlighters. These are so pretty. Look at that. I guess we'll just start and see where it goes. So I'm gonna start with the shade San Francisco. So what I'm thinking, I kind of want to do blue under my eyes, but I feel like my eyes already have a lot going on, so I don't want to get too crazy. And I'll take the shade Sky High, also blue. Smudge that under. Okay, test run. I'm going to take the shade Worldie, which is the lightest blue. If this doesn't look good, I can cover it. So the blue in the front, and I'll take a little bit of the shade Baggage, which is the green. And I want to make sure that the back of this blends together. So blue to green, I like that a lot actually. I'm going to put NYX, ooh, super soft. My under eyes, I like pulled it and it like slipped. These are the vibes. I'm thinking I'm going to take these Beauty Creation lashes. These are in the style Flex. So these are kind of, they're all one size, so they don't flare out at the ends like cat eye lashes. So I thought these would just be really pretty because you could still see the pink, the green, some of the liner. Okay, so here is the completed look. So this is just like a random little side note, but today I woke up in such a like bad mood. But after just sitting and playing with makeup, and like my kids have been being so good today, they're like hardly even fighting. It's so good, like especially to wake up and have such a bad day, but then just to do something that I love to do, which is just makeup. And I feel so much better. Like I feel like a weight off my chest. And then, you know, my kids behaving as always, like chef's kiss, you know, when my kids aren't fighting. So yeah, just a little side note. I didn't feel too great starting this video, but I feel much better ending it. So I'm really happy with how everything came out. I think my face makeup looks really, really nice. Since I didn't do my face makeup on camera with you guys today, I will be sure to leave all of the products that I use down below in case you're interested in picking anything up. Look at that highlighter. Those two together, the combo, the Kaleidos with the Alamar Cosmetics, is just, you would be able to see me from outer space. Also, if you are curious about my lip combo, so I went in with the Nabi lip pencil in the shade Coffee, and then I went in with the Dose of Color in the shade Flirty, and then that's like the exact same color as this lip pencil. And then I just went in with Mikayla X Glamlite Gloss, the gold one. Oh my god. Have you guys heard Mikayla is launching something? I already told my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna want it. I'm really excited to see what Mikayla's launching, and if I have any interest in it, I will definitely be picking it up. But let me know if you have seen the sneak peeks and if you're excited, because I'm excited. I love her Glamlite collection. I bought the whole thing, and it was really inexpensive, and it's very great quality. So yeah, that is going to complete today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. And without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead. Roll the clip.